This is one of the most amazing travel stories I've ever heard. There is a family on a trip, and they're going from Doha, Qatar, to their vacation spot in Bali, somewhere over India. The husband falls asleep. The wife, according to reports, has had a little to drink, and she's suspecting that her husband has been stepping out on the relationship. He's passed out. She takes his thumb and uses it,
I love that,
to unlock the cell phone. She takes the phone, she goes through it, discovers he has in fact been having an affair, and according to reports, she became an unruly passenger. No shit. She, according to other reports that I've read, just starts trying to beat up her husband. It causes such a commotion that they have to make an emergency landing or an unscheduled landing to handle an unruly passenger in Chennai, India. And then the couple got off. But oh my God, I love everything about this story. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
This plane was derailed.
Actual snake on a plane.
Burner phone, dude, burner phone.
Wait till after Bali.
What do you mean?
No, you can't hold something like that in.
He might be cheating on you, but he's taking you to Bali. Like
to their vacation home.
I would go to Bali and then I would then have it out. Like, I don't know. I love it though. Yeah, let's stay in the plane before we get to the destination. Stay in the plane. There's something I think about everyone that identifies with like, I'm a little curious. And his thumb's right there and just putting it, that's just an amazing.
Do you think that could happen to you without you waking up?
Oh,
like
depends on how inebriated you are.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm a really hard sleeper, and I have been known to just sort of sleep talk around. You know, when people have adjusted things, I'll just be like,
creepy.
oh, and like I'm creepy.
God.
And so this would definitely this could happen to me, but I have nothing to hide, but probably zoomed in photos of my dog that I've sent screenshots of.
You took this, you went to the park without me?
Yeah, or I'll screen grab text messages that I think are particularly funny, but that's it.
So you're a sleep talker though? That's more fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Like full sentences or just like little things?
Full sentences. I've had full conversations I can't remember.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And is Lizzie just like, I am terrified of you?
No,
or does she try to talk to you?
No, she can talk to me, and then we'll just have nonsensical, chaos conversations that she finds are entertaining. Right. But it's gotten me in trouble in the past because one time I slept talked and I said someone else's name with the person that I was with at the time. So sleep talking can get you. Sleep talking can get you.
Really?
Well, I'm gonna go off to the left and just really rip this guy for not being more slick with his shade. You know, if you're gonna do dirt good. You know, so okay, you get a burner phone. I have a friend who has a burner phone.
Yeah.
And that burner phone stays in one location.
For what?
Because
he
look, and I tried to get him on the straight and narrow when it comes because
some people just can't.
They can't. He's like, I'm a dog, dude, and I gotta have it.
He just cheats?
He just cheats a lot.
What?
And so
I don't like that at all.
No,
it's terrible.
So how close of friends are you?
No, well, because we used to work together, and his girlfriend would come in, super nice girl, would cook for him, and then I would see him with 2 phones, and I was like, well, why do you have this phone? He's like, this is the trap phone. I was like, the trap phone? Explain what the trap phone means. So basically, all his jump offs or his thoughts text him on this phone, and it stays in one location, so they know that if he doesn't answer, he's not at this location. And I'm like, well. So when you see these girls, he's like, well, where do you think I go on lunch? I'm like, wow. And this has been going, allegedly this has been going on
so
for
much work.
But for him,
it's exhausting.
Too much work,
it's
right?
Exhausting to think about it.
It is. I could never cheat. I've never cheated ever before because first of all,
my dick shrivels up when I think about it.
Right, you get scared.
Yeah, it's like, oh God.
Yeah,
I
just can't believe, because first of all, I know that the circumstances surrounding the story are kind of are entertaining or humorous, happen on a plane, crazy, but also, it's like she must have been really heartbroken finding out that someone's cheated on you, that you're in a committed relationship with. Come on, it is hard.
Lady with the vacation house in Bali is heartbroken.
Hey,
she fucking knew that he was cheating on her. She's getting another vacation.
Yeah, she wanted there and probably alimony and everything else. But see, I would love to be able to go ahead.
There still is a relationship that is broken and that's hurtful and there's a betrayal there. So
they're gonna mend that with money.
But I just don't understand. But cheating is
fun.
I don't know. This is
everyone was like, no, it's not.
This is exhausting. And then hearing about your friend, oh my God, are people just cheating all the time?
Yeah, for sure. I would have loved to have been on the plane.
You ever watched like a show?
Yeah. I was on
Cheaters, hello.
Yeah, but a show, but not like a real life.
Cheating is real, Grace. Cheating is real, yeah.
I was looking at like a really, an Ask
who-
Reddit that was like the highest one for that day. And just the amount of people that cheat is like mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you that it's like it sounds like such a.
I think it's just fantasize about cheating.
It's
You'll
another
get the same
job.
effect.
Yeah, it's because when you fantasize about
and then go masturbate about it or something, and then like get it out of your system.
Right. I would have loved to be on the plane though when that happened
Yeah.
to see the actual altercation. Like she gets her plane. She's like, "Who the hell is this bitch? Who is she?"
She's
being on the plane.
She's fucking selfish.
What's
though.
her name?
I'll put it out there.
Her
She
name-
made this whole fucking plane go down because of her bullshit.
True.
I love
Well,
it.
she was probably very inebriated.
Yeah, that's the thing is if she wasn't so drunk, she would have been able to handle it better. Is
And
that
go to Bali.
And just like go to Bali. That's the thing is like, yeah, he might be cheating on you, but he's taking you to Bali.
Brett.
Like if it's her money, that's one thing, but if it's his money, he's paying for all that shit, and then I'd be like, use him well.
Absolutely.
What's like the most awkward situation you guys have encountered on a plane? I feel like you probably have some
I know
good
a lot of flight attendants, and so they tell me a lot of stories, and one of them was just the masturbation story. There was a woman on a plane, and I heard the story from the flight attendant in the back who watches the flight attendant with the cart walk forward, and just hears, "Ma'am, you can't do that," and grabbed a blanket. They heard about this person beforehand.
serial masturbator.
Like they just like this person was getting on the plane and the gate agent was like, "There's nothing that this person has done that we can officially say you can't get on the plane, but just keep an eye out." She just seems super weird, like fidgety and stuff. So she went back and going down doing cart service and looking over and just, "Ma'am, you can't do that." Grabs a blanket. She had her pants
she
down
grabbed her
around
blanket so everyone saw it?
No,
Threw a blanket on her. Right?
Threw a blanket over the woman, like basket.
She was, like, doing
in
it under the
plastic
blanket,
and
she
all,
pulled
just
it
like
off.
the first thing to throw it on. And then this woman was just like going to town, just like. Crazy stories. Wow. And the worst is like behind her. They also know where all the unaccompanied minors are, and like in the row behind this crazy masturbating lady was just a kid going like.
Because she's going in.
Like a dude flying by himself. Is this what plane travel's like?
I've never been. Okay, so back to the story. If I would have saw this woman and her husband on the plane, I would be like, "Waiter, ginger ale." She's been watching like, "Ooh, wait, what's gonna happen?" Because that never happens to me on a plane. Nothing has ever been strange or weird for me on a plane. But I fly Southwest. I mean, what's gonna happen on Southwest Airlines, you know? But
shit goes down,
Down on Southwest.
But I've never had. I've always wanted to be a member of the Mile High Club, but I feel like the
never done
bathrooms
it.
are too small.
I've had too much sex to want to do it anywhere but like a comfortable bed.
Have you ever
like
been
when
on a
you're
plane?
learning about like the crazy things sex can be, you're like, yeah, let's do it there. But you're like, oh, let's do it in water. And then you're like, that's stupid. And then you're like, in a shower, it's like, nah, you're gonna hurt yourself. I'd rather find a nice place to do it.
Showers are tough.
Showers are dumb.
You need to like do your squats to be able to,
Water ain't wet in a shower. I hate, that's disgusting. I feel gross for saying that, but anyways, any other like awkward situations on planes that you've had, travel stories?
Yeah, like planes kind of like affect me like Viagra. It's the air pressure or something.
Got it.
I'll just have like, I'll have like a boner the whole flight.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
I get that. There's a pressure thing.
It's really weird.
That's natural, Grace.
What?
Apologize.
You guys
The whole
just
time,
have,
like I have to cross my legs the whole
share
time.
this.
you just have a full-on boner.
Plane boners, dude. The whole
plane
fucking
boner?
flight.
That's like,
Really?
I get that
It's
checked
never
out.
happened to me.
Dude, what if you're wearing sweatpants?
I usually wear sweatpants. When I
Don't
could-
wear sweatpants. Don't wear sweatpants.
What do you do? Are you just
That's now
or
it's
I
back
put
on
down
you.
the thing.
The tray
No.
table.
Yeah, the tray table, and then
You're like,
you
this
pull it
isn't the
forward
only
too.
thing in the
That's what
upright lock
That's why
position.
that tray table pulls forward, you know, to cover your boner. Like, why else would it do that?
Amir's like, it's other people's
It's
problems
either
now.
that or just like farts the whole plane flight.
Oh yeah,
You're just farting a storm, and like the ambient noise just blocks the sound, and it could be anyone.
I was like farting duel with me and the guy in front of me. This last plane I was in.
It's like tennis.
Because I think he farted first, and I was like, oh no, free reign now. And it's only a few seconds and then it dissipates and no one can pin it on you because there's so many possible culprits. Instead of murder on the Orient Express, it's like farter on the Orient Express.
I'm more shit like, who did plane boner things. That's never happened to me. I wonder if that happens to other
I had
people.
one once. I did
and then
it once.
you gotta get up and like walk down the aisle to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
and
how
you're
do you
just
walk down the aisle, boner face?
Tuck it north. Tuck it north.
Yeah, tuck it north. Every
You gotta
time.
go up.
Nah, no.
And then you're really
It's
boner
easy.
face.
Like if it's like this, trying to break through, but if you go like this,
no.
Am I really the
Sophie just
guy
was like,
here?
But you can't tuck
that's
it
what
north.
you do.
Though. Listen, I couldn't. That would not work for me on a plane in sweats. Tucking anything north, it would be inappropriate city left and right. But I've never had a plane boner before. Oh, maybe I have and just didn't know it was a plane boner. Maybe I don't know.
You just thought it was a normal.
Maybe you just have boners a lot. And you're
Well,
just
I
like,
do,
oh,
and that which is good. Actually, that's a healthy thing for men of my age. It's still
working.
Yeah,
It's like a
Without
fist.
Yeah, I had like an awkward thing on a plane. It was like, it's not sexual or gross at all, but there was a guy watching Andrew Dice Clay's Showtime show on the in-flight entertainment.
Instant boner, yeah.
And it had nothing to do with boners. It was just like, this guy I've never seen anyone love a show more than this one guy. It was just a guy, quiet plane, and every 5 seconds, like slapping his knee. And it sounds like it won't be a big deal at the beginning, but by like episode 4, you're just like, what the fuck, dude? You gotta know that there's other people around. But he was like pointing at the screen, loving Andrew Dice Clay's
That's
show.
really good.
On a flight to New Orleans one time, a guy fell asleep. You know how when you fall asleep on a plane, your head goes like this sometimes. You have to you wake up. Well, this guy's head didn't do that, and it ended up on my arm, and he drooled. And I didn't want to move him because it was just, but the dude drooled, and I was like, well, yeah. And so
you slapped that face.
No, well, I was young
Slap
though.
it.
Yeah. I was like probably 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I was just like, well, I guess just let. But he was like an older guy, but it was just like and it was like one of those smelly salivas that after a while.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. For sure.
Smelly saliva.
And as it dries, it gets stronger.
Yeah, it's just
it's like concentrated.
Right.
Ugh. And then another one is service animals. People have service animals, but they don't. They just have a veterinarian who likes to write notes saying this is a service animal. And then I know someone who had to clean up a pit bull who just shitted everywhere.
Oh no.
And all you have is what's on board, so it's not really cleaning solution. It's like you take tea packets and you open them up and throw coffee on it, and everyone just starts spraying their cologne and perfume that they have with them, and it just is worse and worse.